It would be very misleading to suggest that I'm only a journalist, even though I was invited by the Commonwealth Press Fellowship and the Cambridge University and the British government to ply my trade in this part of the world. Interestingly, listening to Mike just now, he reminds me of what was going on with the South-South dialogue, and we can talk about that infinitum, because I'm part of that particular dialogue as well. As a child of the 50s, as a father, a grandfather, and a great-grandfather, I've always been fascinated, if not interested, by what is called the truth. I'd like to certainly thank Professor Fred Yamore and other colleagues of the intellectual propriety class, as sometimes I describe you guys, because I'm part of it in a way. But today I would like to talk about, I came at a prepared presentation, but I'll try to be extemporizational at times, because I cross between the Rubicon of academia and intellectual scholarship, very powerful hybridization of knowledge. I believe in the meta and the meti, the yin and the yang. Life is about opposites. Life is about ideas, the power of ideas, and how these ideas integrate within the fulcrum of practicalities. So today we are talking about a philosophical process of how we come together for the common good. My own view is that the common good is not a concept, it's not a philosophy, it's a way of life. Full stop, close inverted commas. I'm a very practical man. I bow left hand, I'm a left-hander. So let us stick to the script. I'm supposed to be talking about journalism and professional writing, not only journalism, because I'm also a writer. This is the latest publication. Writers have to publicize their work. If not, they would be poor. They would be impoverished. So my day job is that of a consultant. I'm doing the common good. I help to write applications. I help people to access information, data, money, power, influence. But I also, in a very humble way, my night job is to write and to do research, because I believe that information is power, information is key. Let us think for a moment about what journalism represents. I grew up in an environment where I was taught that journalism is about the concept of thought, the belief in the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was? Exactly. So if the Word is God, why do we defy the Word? Why do we counter the Word? Why do we try to create malfeasance of the Word? Why do we try to corrupt that very Word that is an ideal that we should strive to attain, even though sometimes it's very difficult to achieve it in the first place? So journalism is about the Word and how it is perceived, how it is written, how it is transmitted from the transmitter to the recipients, and how important that word can be used to inspire, empower, and motivate. But words are not just things written in a piece of paper or on the phone, but words have meaning, they have depth, they have clarity and purpose.